Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the Flannel Channel. I'm Philip. I'm glad you're here. I'm hanging out with Art here today at the Mid-America Trucking Show, Louisville, Kentucky, 2026. And Art's going to show us this beautiful Peterbilt cabover. Stick around, it's going to be a fun episode. Here we go.
The truck here is a 79. It was built by Larry DeGrode. He had this dream. This is a truck he always wanted to have. When he was younger, that's what he told me. I couldn't afford it then. So I came into this part of it late in the build. There had already started before I got to work here. So I kind of got the gist of it when it went to Ron's diesel repair in Worthington, Minnesota, where it was totally completed. I know Larry had the cab, the motor. It has a 3408 in it to match the highway. Everything was in it. He had to find a couple chassis. He wanted the newer chassis under it, so he was going to put a 379 chassis. The first one I know they bought, it was a hitter, and then when they took it all apart, the rails sprung, so that made that first chassis no good. So he went and found a burn victim, and then that one was good. The guy that started building it, I do not remember his name. It started at Zomer's shop, and he was building it with the cab on the new frame. He died. That guy passed away. So then it went to Ron's. So Ron has done the whole thing, ground up, totally restoration. The frame stayed at 280 wheelbase because Larry didn't want to molest the frame. He didn't want to cut it or chop it or nothing. Stay the same with it. It has the 3408 in it. That's totally redone, rebuilt, balanced. Set at factory specs, and Ron rebuilt it about 5 years, I guess it took on and off. I watched Larry shop for parts on the internet. A 70-year-old man was shopping on Marketplace and all the 3408 pages, the 352 pages. You get like the windows. Some of these parts took a lot of time to find because you can't get them no more. You see a little smoke there. That's why that's there. Sure. That was a set of used windows that he could only find for it at that time.
Sure.
Everything else, it was Ron, and they kind of just talked about how they wanted to build it and what Larry expected out of it. It was half painted when it started, so the interior, as you can look, it's all done. You have to get inside to appreciate the interior. You absolutely, the sleepers, the stainless steel plates are even in the sleeper.
Wow. I will climb up there in just a minute here.
Yep.
Yeah. That is beautiful. Do you know how many miles are on the truck right now?
8,000.
8,000 miles.
And I put most of them on there. Larry, when he built it, he made the first trip I'd ever done. We haul ice cream for Blue Buddy Ice Cream. They have a plant in Henderson, Nevada. Larry himself got in the truck and went to Henderson, Nevada and back. Hasn't drove it since. I think even for cabovers ain't quite what he remembered them to be.
Even if they have some modern chassis underneath them, they still ride.
And he was like Larry's a good sized man, so I know how I feel. He's a little bit bigger than me. So you get a little sore. Even me, it's kind of, God, I don't remember being like this. I kind of buckled up here and I hurt a little bit when I get out. A little bit of aches and pains and moans. Yeah. So yeah, it's
wow. I bet the drive down was a blast, getting all kinds of thumbs up and drivers that appreciate it.
When you drive this truck, you are never lonely. You have a lot of friends.
Radio's blowing up all the time.
The radio blows up. People are honking at you. We watch people go by all the time with video camera videoing you as they're driving by you. Yeah. The other day in Lamar's, I went to have dinner while I was waiting for my trailer to be loaded. I had to drive this around to go get my dinner. Sure. This parked outside, so the guy must have figured I looked like a truck driver because he just pulled up a chair and sat down. We talked cabovers while I ate my tacos.
That was so cool.
So yeah, it was a great experience.
I bet.
It was like taking me back. I'm 63 years old. I've been doing this my whole life. So I started in cabovers.
Neat.
So yeah, it's quite an honor to get to play with Larry's toy. As I tell everybody, it's not mine. I'm just the caretaker of the show pony.
That's right. That's right. That's a great attitude to have, and you've been taking excellent care of it. Nice job.
Thank you.
So with the miles that you've put on it, do you have a favorite part of the truck, something that you enjoy more than anything else on the build?
I like the 3408 because I did have two of them, but I found out the other day they don't have the power that I remember.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes, because that's a great story too.
Okay.
I was coming across 20 in western Iowa. It's pretty hilly over there.
Yes.
And I'm grunting and tugging up there, thought I was doing a fine job. Here comes Hirschbach with his Freightliner Cascadia right by me. Torque and horsepower, they have a little bit more than what this actually did when it was branded. These were 450 and 1,400 foot-pounds of torque. Those are 450 and 1,650 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, I got passed by Hirschbach. I just rolled the window down, so well, I'm still cooler.
That's right. I'm cool just being here.
This is a great show. I love it. Like I said, this is probably a great experience. I never knew Louisville was like that. I would have came a long time ago. It's been a great show. Great people.
Well said.
A lot of friends here. I'm shocked how many people I knew here. So it's been a great time.
It's like a family reunion,
Yeah,
isn't it?
this one is, yeah.
Just showing up.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, let's go around the other side and we'll poke inside the driver's door and
You want to look at that later. That's the photo album I put together that I'm so proud of.
We'll have to take a look at that. Absolutely. All right. Am I okay to put my foot
it
here?
won't hurt.
All
I
right.
wear my boots in it. So.
Okay.
This one's a little bit harder than my truck to take your shoes off every time you get in and out.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, I even did the dash in the doghouse time accurate. My leather logbook had cover and my road atlas on the doghouse.
Yes. I love it. And you have spent nights in the sleeper, haven't you?
I spent 2 nights on it on the way out, yes.
Okay.
And it's a double bunk until you get all your stuff in it to live for 8 days. Then it became 36-inch bunk, but that's all the room I had left to sleep. And I'll sleep 2 or 3 nights and get it on the way home.
That's so great.
You can look at the book. I came here at the last minute. They asked me to come down here. I had like a day to get everything ready. There was never a photo book of the build. I called Ron. He texted me pictures, and my wife went with me to Walmart, and we made a photo album like really quick on Friday before I left for down here. Because I unloaded in Minneapolis, or in this Oton on Friday. And I went home for 20 hours, raced out and got this. I loaded a trailer. I trucked like it was 1979. I actually hauled the load of ice cream down here. I'm going to be hauling the load home.
Yeah.
My trailer's out back. The rears, everything was what came with the truck. It is a brand new 13-speed. The interior, all I know, Larry told me the name. I'm not real good with the names. The interior shop by Joplin, Missouri, by 4 states. That interior shop is the one that built this interior, I was told.
Gosh.
And Larry didn't even tell them how to build it. They just said, let us have a chance on it. We promise you won't be disappointed.
Wow. That's
so,
fantastic.
and it's been all put together. It took a long time, and I take it to all the shows for the last 3 years. I have never been in Louisville before. I have never competed in Louisville before. This was like, if we're going to do it all, let's just do it all at one time. Just dive in with both feet. I had a lot of great help because I didn't have a crew.
Sure. Yeah,
I
you were solo.
I went to Walmart and bought $200 worth of cleaning supplies. I have some friends that are down here. They borrowed me some tools to pick rocks out of tires. And other guys that I didn't know borrowed me side cutters and wire ties that I wanted to tie some things up to make it look neater. They got borrowed a ladder by another guy. It's been like a great experience. People have been just bent over backwards to help me. Just super people.
I love that.
And I got to know a lot of people in this industry because of the truck shows and the years that I've been in it. I have lots of friends. There's names are countless that kind of help pull this off for me and have the truck down here. So this is how Ron's got it from that guy.
Just like that. Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Yes, that'll work. And if anybody wants to pause the video and zoom in, they can do that. Yep. They really did go through the entire engine, didn't
Yes,
they?
it was balanced. It has Teflon coated pistons and everything in it.
Wow.
It is set at factory specs, though. Sorry.
No, you're doing great. There's just something about a white engine too, isn't there?
Yeah. And these are, that's actually color.
Yeah.
That was color coordinated at the right time. Tire color accurate.
I love that. Do you know who the painter was?
Sioux Falls Peterbilt painted it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Truck was painted by the Sioux Falls. And it was put with Kenworth cab-made air ride, not a Peterbilt air ride.
Right, okay. That's a nice upgrade. Boy, that dash turned out so nice, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love those stainless panels.
Yep.
That really makes a big difference.
That made a big difference.
Yeah.
This is about where it's all completed and going outside to get pictures taken of it. This is also why I didn't bring no tools down. I didn't want to scratch anything.
Yeah, I understand. We should open those doors up on the truck too.
All right.
If you're all right with that.
Sure can.
Yes.
And the last two pictures, you will know where they came from when I'm done here.
All right.
You'll know the house.
Oh yeah, Nick Nelson's place. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
is.
that. Wow.
But how often you get the air that stop dead still, you get it to go straight up in the air when it starts.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Nice work. Nice work. Thank you for putting the album together as well, so we can all enjoy that.
Yes.
The entire build.
I hope people do.
Yeah.
I'll show you the boxes.
All right.
You gotta be patient. This is.
Oh,
I still got my cleaning supplies in here.
No, it's fine. The boxes are doing what they're designed to do, right?
Yeah.
Hold things. Yeah. Wow. Very nice.
Then the switches to turn those are on up on the
Yes.
dash.
Love that. Very nice.
Go on.
Oh yeah. Is this the cold front?
Yeah,
Right
that's
here?
winter. Yeah. That's winter front.
Beautiful.
And a pair of coveralls for when I put them on.
Yes. Very smart. Love it. Was there anything we forgot or that we missed?
I think we got her about all that I can tell.
Perfect.
That I remember. I believe it's. I told you everything I know about it.
My friend,
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for doing
your
the video.
time. Appreciate that.